I'm a woman. Happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day.
2024. How is your February so far?
It is good. It is good. It is good. Yeah. February or March?
Okay, March. Gosh. In February.
I think February was good. Yeah.
So happy International.
Yeah, the month of love.
Yes. Happy International Women's Day. What's 2024? What is our theme for this year?
Our theme. Do I really know the theme?
Inspire?
But it's something to do with inspired inclusion or something.
Inspired inclusion.
Yeah. Is there like a sign we do? Because I think that every year there's like a sign that people do. I don't know. I'm just asking. I know all corporates will be like this.
Is there like a sign? Is it like a sign? So that just inspire inclusion. Inclusion. Do you like being a woman?
Yeah.
If you would come back, the Jews, they would wake up and pray, thank you, Lord, I was born a man. I can't remember if it was a woman. Joseph said it. But yeah, if you woke up tomorrow and you know that movie your family is rich. If you woke up and you were a man,
Kai, to be here at Kai. Then I told Jackson,
John, James, Jaden. You went for Jackson. You went for Jackson, guys. All those names went for Jackson. It's fine. It's your name.
Yeah, but I feel it would be weird.
There's a song. If I were a boy, was it Tiara? Is it? Can't be Rihanna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walk.
It's like it sounds.
Yeah.
See songs on yeah.
But I think it would be weird because the only thing I know is being a woman.
Yeah. Have you ever wanted to be a man? No. Even with all the problems that women have.
At least for menses too, and that to be younger text.
Guys, let me tell you, the pain that comes with that thing.
To me to take what you're not happy.
People in their menopause really enjoy that.
Do they? They have hot flashes and weird temperatures.
So let me see, hot flashes of a pain of the menses.
They don't sleep.
I would still take hot flashes.
Okay.
Which one every month, Jackie?
Chako hapa tu guys. LSS will still be here.
Long story short us.
LSS.
You're sticking to the name until you give us a name.
Until you give yourselves a name.
Hey, I don't know.
Yeah.
Think about hot flash. Hot flash is painful. Is it painful?
It's not painful, but I think
it's uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable, yeah.
I would never choose pain if I had the option of not. Anyway, what do you like most about being a woman? Other than being reminded every month that you participate in creating a being, and hosting a whole day.
I think being a woman is the ability to nurture, to turn anything into anything,
into something.
Anything into something. Like that alone is like such a powerful thing.
Superpower.
Yes. Yeah. Like you can actually just get something and turn it into such a beautiful thing.
Yeah. We compound everything we get. It's a beautiful thing. What's something that you do not appreciate about being a woman?
The suffering, guys. The way the society, again, our last episode, the society has made it as though women have to suffer. Like in everything, like workplace.
I think in 2020 or 2021 there was that wave or 19 there was that wave of, no, I'm picking soft this year. I am not struggling. There's no badge in struggling.
Yes.
There's no badge in suffering.
Yes.
There's no badge in living a bad life. There's no badge in poverty.
Yeah.
Actually, enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Get
woman is ugly.
Yes, woman is ugly. You don't get anything out of it. You just turn up to be a bitter person.
Yeah.
And somebody who thinks people owe you something that they do not actually owe you. Yeah, okay. Other than that?
And that's something that I do not like about being a woman. No. I think it's just that we just have, sometimes we just have to suffer to get our way.
Can we please drop the strong black woman narrative? It's done. You don't have to be strong any longer, ladies. Be soft, be flowers, be dolls, be vulnerable, be taken care of. That strong black woman thing, it's a trick that they sell you so that they can load you with BS and then expect you to be able to bounce back from it. You don't bounce back. You go to therapy, you heal, you close yourself off, you recuperate and you come back. But what you're not going to do is to be strong for somebody else's child.
You
Like,
have
it does
to
not
power
come
through so much more.
Yeah.
You have to go through the murky waters and really push your way through before you get anything.
Yes.
That's true. Women, inspire inclusion. Are we included?
Now we are.
A bit.
Yes, a bit. Now we are.
In your, let's talk about your industry, in tax. Do you feel we are
Oh,
included?
yes. Women are really, I was so proud in the place I worked last, where even women now were taking in, they were being included in leadership positions.
They were running the show.
Yeah, like
they were part of the guys who are running the show.
Yeah, they before I left, I think 3 of them had been promoted to leadership, and it was.
Because that means that for the younger people, you can actually see yourself, and for the people in the workplace, you can know that your needs are being translated to the management.
Yeah.
Yes.
And even and even you can see how women work hard. Yeah. Like, they put in twice as much in the domestic. Even with the children, the family, the what. Someone was telling me, like, they prefer working with women. I don't know why.
They are diligent.
Yeah, they're diligent.
They're a bit more diligent.
Yeah.
We are a bit more diligent for the most part.
Yes.
Of course, kuna wakora. So what's the difference between equity and equality?
Equity and equality.
Yeah, because I think that's the push and pull between men and women for the most part. In equity and equality.
Equity, I think, is when you give us this, like, for example, you give us both 500 shillings, even though you have another 5,000 and I don't have.
You only have
you just want to.
Or you actually have a negative.
Yes, you just want to share whatever is there equally. Amongst the people.
Yeah. You have 1,000, you give
500. But equality is now when I see, okay, you need more than the other person.
No, you actually need more.
Yes.
You don't have one running on a negative. And
Yeah.
then I already have.
Yes.
So do I even actually need the 500?
Exactly.
So thinking about
Yes.
that, I'm thinking maybe I actually need to give Jack the 1,000 bob.
Yeah.
There's a picture that shows guys standing on books.
Yeah.
And how equity means they
Yeah.
all stand, whether you're short or tall.
Tall, you
And
stand.
therefore you cannot see.
Yes.
And then, in
You
fact,
put it.
there's one of the pictures is a guy who now stands way above. They cannot even now see.
Because the level is the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
As opposed to equality, which means distributing the resources in such a
Yeah,
way that based on what people have,
The needs,
where they are in their life, what's going on, and stuff like that. When you think about inclusion, inclusion basically means including people. So career-wise, I feel like there's been a shift. Heads of state-wise, kuna mtu alikuwa anafanyia research,
but where kasema kazi yake imeishia mahali. Yeah.
Heads of state, do you think in terms of politics we have greatly improved? If you think about Africa, if you think about Kenya, Kenya bado we can accept a Kenyan president, but even a Kenyan vice president akijafika hapo, but do you think we have greatly improved? And I'm not talking about that seat of women. Women rep.
Yeah.
Zoya women rep wako 2027. Zoya women rep wako 2027.
Jojo for women rep.
Usiseme hatuku campaign.
Unajua?
This is the campaign.
This is it, man. This is it. 3 years.
Forward.
3 years.
Yes. In politics, nothing happens by chance. So yeah, do you think even politically, are we included politically? Forget women rep seat. In terms of parliament member seats, in terms of senators, in terms of governors.
Honestly, in terms of leadership, we still have a long way to go.
Nakuru did well.
Yeah. But we still have a long way to go.
Even when women are in leadership, are they allowed to really lead, or they are ridiculed and anything they do they are told you're emotional?
I feel like even when women are, for example, if there's one woman and maybe 3 men, most of her opinions will not be heard. Yeah. Maybe she's just there to tick the numbers. I don't know whether I'm wrong, but I've heard, yes. So I just feel like you're just a statistic.
Yeah, like your voice will not count.
Yes. Even, decisions and votes, yeah.
And actually your voice should count because you are representing your gender or
Yeah.
your demographic
Yeah.
that needs to. Do you think you need to be a goon to be a leader in this country? A woman, like, do you need to be a goon? And it might be a soft goon.
Gonna soft goods, surely.
I don't know what a soft goon is, but I'm just trying. It's a good.
I think politics is just complicated. You just need to. I don't know. I'm not so much into politics.
Do you need to be aggressive? Do you need to be
aggressive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you need to be vulgar for you to actually win this political seats?
Sometimes. Yeah, all politicians wanatukana nanga
You
on
just
social
have
media.
to be soft-spoken. See the House of South Africa Parliament.
Yeah, the way it's dramatic.
I know that speaker. That woman speaker, the way she's speaking jobs and
so I think you need to.
sad.
You need to,
Can actually just not
because even for I feel like even for men, when you get to some leadership positions, it's not more of actually sitting down and working. Even in corporates, it's more of now fighting fires. And by fighting fires, you need to even call the people when you become marafiki and former like colleagues. Like you just need to ask the hard questions. You get those things like that. So now it's twice harder for women.
Yeah, it's still, I'm thinking about who is a leader in this country who did not succumb to quote unquote gunship to win a title or subscribe to even carrying those people doing their job. They might not be the goon, but for sure that has dispensed those gentlemen or ladies to come and vuruga in this case. Yeah, so inclusion at work, how is that like? Other than your former workplace, let's start from the basic. You have just finished school and you are looking to get a job. Do you feel like the interview process is the same, or do you feel it's a bit discriminating?
I can't speak to it as much because I've not been in the human resource side to know what candidates had applied and all that. But even from the places I have worked, they are saying that now more women are applying for jobs than men. Okay. Like now, women are now becoming more aggressive to pursuing their careers.
They're coming at it with everything they have.
Yes. Because there's a time one of my bosses was saying, "So my boy child wako wapi?" You get,
We'll start sending out. We'll start asking for interviews and saying we need a man.
So I think even right now, I cannot dispute the fact that women are being included.
Yeah.
Yes.
But do you think even if they're being included, like you said, the salary of a man versus a woman on the same level, it's usually not the same.
It's not the same.
People feel like
in
the man
some very many
more.
instances, it's not the same.
It's people feel like the man needs more.
So because of now factors like they are providing, they have a family, they have what. But squeezy we provide, guys.
It's not that women provide, so I don't see. It's only if the other person should earn more.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I there's a job I applied for. The person was leaving because they were getting married and they were leaving the country. No, they were not leaving the country. They were going to another town. Okay, what happened? Okay, I don't remember. Yes, they were going to another town. So these people were looking for specifically a married person who has a kid.
Why?
Because they didn't want to be left to watch your maternity. I know. And their preference was actually a man. Because a man it's easier to do because they don't have
baggages.
They will not get pregnant. They will not run to you their kid is what. For the most part, they let the wife do that. But I like this new breed of men who are very proactive in their kids' life.
Yeah.
Like they show up for
shout out to millennial dads. I feel like they're really doing
they're doing a fantastic job. Like they do not come for appointments only before the kid comes. Yeah. Only when the kid comes. Even before.
Yeah.
Like hizo classes are breathing, they show up in those classes.
Classes are breathing.
No, classes are breathing. No. I think kuna classes are breathing. I said what I said. Ziko na jina
lakini classes are breathing.
Okay, they're pushing back. I don't know. Like those wacha nisinyamara.
Niko na jina kwa kila I don't want to embarrass myself.
Zero but so they show up for those classes and they also show up when the kids come.
Yeah.
I have dads who like at the diaper dad. Like yeye ndo ako fully responsible for changing the diapers. Akichukua hizo 2 weeks. Wenye mtoto alikuwa anachukua paternity leave ya 2 weeks ndio ushago.
Si ndio? Atakaa japo na sijui mother-in-law na mama sijui na sister na nani hapo.
Sasa zingine tu na bibi yake tu na house help lakini anaenda ushago.
Anaenda ushago.
It's time to take his annual leave. Wako like nikiweka bibi yangu mimba niko na leave ya kwenda nyumbani kujirura. So they are not doing that. They really participate. That paternity leave, they really participate in the kid's life and they also want the kid to form a bond with them.
Yeah. And let's not get it twisted. I know some people say nowadays that si ni mtoto wake. Si lazima amfanyie hivyo, but we actually need to recognize the fact that these guys are learning and relearning. Imagine you grew up in a family where mtoto alikuwa anashikwa na baba akiwa 2-3 years.
2-3 10
ama 10 hata anashikwa hivi and sasa hizi wewe you have to actually unlearn that and relearn that you need to be a present father.
And you're not refusing like mtoto wake.
Like mtoto wake, but let's give flowers.
Yes, we are giving them that
yes,
the same way we are giving women flowers for going to work.
Yes,
they never used to go to work. But now they have to go to work and take care of our home. So we are giving them that. So we have been inclusion in power, inclusion in career, inclusion in decision making at home, in family.
Yeah, nowadays it's 50-50. If I don't know, but
for the most part,
yeah.
Except that your husband decides in nyumba next week tuambia wasindisho. Wasindisho is a shame. Tunaenda wasindisho whether you want it or not.
I think you need to bring everything to the table.
And
how it affects kids, job yako, job yangu. Like there are a lot of things. Like,
but kitambo ilikuwa tu hivi.
Ilikuwa hivyo.
Next week we are moving to Moyale.
Yeah.
If you want you can come. If you want you can stay here. Whether to you in the studio.
Yeah.
But
but I had let me say an acquaintance who was telling me some other time that she was promoted and she was supposed to move to another town. And then the hubby refused. It's just like, no. Yes.
Okay, give me the school of thought because hakuna vile tu aliamka kakata.
Alikata, alisema sasa utaenda aje, utaniacha aje hapa na unaenda na mtoto na nini. It was a promotion. She was supposed to move to another town, but ilikuwa tu like a dead end type of a discussion, like
he put his foot down,
going nowhere. Yes,
he put his foot down. Well, the men are there,
they are, but again,
yes. If people have had a discussion, if 2 people have had a discussion, then I don't have a problem with the decision that has been made. Also, I don't know. Say, mama, msami mtoto wangu. Kama afuta zimekuda. What did she do?
She decided to just stay and take and remain in the position she was in.
But what is it? Sometimes you do the cost benefit analysis. If you're living in Nairobi and you're moving to Mandera, quality of life you want to treat itakuwa gani?
I'm not saying.
I'm just trying.
Yes, and I understand. But the thing is, there has to be a discussion.
Yes, that's what you're saying.
But if I come and tell you today that nimepata opportunity in New York, and then
si leo.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe present your PowerPoints.
PowerPoints. Pros and cons.
Very important. Very important. 4 slides.
4 slides,
or 3 slides. 3 powerful
financial
slides.
Impact.
Yes. 3 powerful social impact. Our lives together. No, the discussion that discussion is something because I've asked a couple of guys or my friends, like if your wife was earning 4 times your current combined income, would you go out and be their house husband? And unfortunately, I roll with the wrong ones because they're like,
for you? They're like, bring that money into one basket.
I was like, 4 times what you earn in your household. Like, man, when you get money, you become something.
But like, as I said in the previous episode, guys, it's human nature. Like, if you get money, ukipata tu pesa tu vizuri.
Mimi nikipata pesa mtajua.
Exactly.
I will galvanize the world. So I sent you my dream nini. That's my dream travel nini.
Yeah.
For the round trip around the world. I am going.
Yeah.
I am going, and those people usually why are you posting? I'm like, just delete me, my friend.
It is my.
I will post. It's my record space. Hapa ni mali nina record because nisipokuwa na hii space sitakuwa na kumbuka hizi vitu. I look back at those tips over. Mimi mtajua nikiwa na post. So the guys in my life najijua nyinyi watu walikuwa like tutatengeneza tu hapa
pamoja. Yeah.
So like, and if the tables were turned, if you're making 4 times the income of the whole household, ama what do you propose? What do you propose? Yeah. Wouldn't you think it would be wise for my wife to follow me wherever I am? Yeah, but also, I don't know, women we also funny when we get okay, even if we say people,
I'm saying also, it's human beings. It's a man and a woman.
Think about it. When your husband gets money, I don't think he will be very dramatic.
You know you've never been okay. I'm just saying that I have had the opportunity to see people in relationships where they are not earning anything and their husbands are earning something. Like the husbands are the providers. You know, if I give you money every day for everything, from top to bottom, there's a certain entitlement I will have.
Yeah, over my time,
yes,
over my voice.
Yes.
I'm not even allowed to say something. Yeah, and what are you saying?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
And it's just
money.
Yeah, I think it's just that. Yeah, and I think it's just that for when it's a man having more money than a woman, it's not very conspicuous because
they've also been conditioned to provide.
And also society has taught women to be submissive.
Yeah.
You get. Hey. And so if I tell you, mbona umetoa hiyo nywele na nilikulipia juzi. You get it.
Get your bag, Bana. Get your bag. Secure the bag, guys.
You get it. Because if I give you money, it's just the same way if you're paying fee for your sibling. There's a certain entitlement or a certain way you want that person to respect you. As compared to if your parent was paying that money for them.
Yeah, because now that's a different thing.
Yeah.
Because now my money will not pay with it.
Yes.
You'll pay with your parents' money because they are the ones who decided to have you.
Yeah.
Me, I did not decide to have you. I'm just helping them in this journey. Yeah. Because I did not decide to give back to you.
So it's the same way.
Now my money, I expect you to pass your exams. I expect you to... Your parents' money, you can play with it the way you want. But me, it doesn't work out suiting.
So it's the same way. It's the same way now when it's a woman who gets money because society has taught them to be submissive. If they do the same thing that men do to them, inaonekana ni amemkalia sasa akona pesa. I know. I'm just saying, in most cases, there are men who do the wanadharau wanawake who don't earn.
There was a story where this guy was the one who was providing kila kitu. And then I think he lost his job. And then the woman started earning more. And then of course according to the man he changed. But I was asking, how was the man behaving before when he had was he kind? Was he nurturing? Like alikuwa mzuri ama anafanyia the same things alikuwa akifanya. And now he's feeling some type of way because now it's actually happening to him. So his boys like some fair men, but anyway, his boys were like, no, he was providing, but I was like, I'm okay, he was providing, but how was he was providing? Was he abusive mentally? Was he speaking the way he wants?
But you know, men feel some sort of way when they're not in control.
It's kitu kama hiyo was he saying such comments? I don't agree with what the baby is doing. I truly don't agree because two wrongs don't make a right. But I'm just saying, also you should check your boy to ask him, mkuu
ni nini?
Kuna vitu nafaa kuomba msamaha vile ulikuwa na behave. Because maybe she's just mirroring what she saw. Yana mwenye pesa ndio ana.
Because I think when you're kind, anyway.
Yeah, there are exceptions. To people repaying kindness with unkindness. But we're just saying, for the most part, if you're kind, I find it very hard to see somebody mirroring unkindness. So I was just like, maybe this baby is just mirroring what she has been going through for all these years together with the kids. Because even the kids now even became team mama yao. So because maybe mtu alikuwa simba.
Amekuwa kwa hiyo nyumba please.
Nilikuwa nasema maybe mtu alikuwa simba marara. What he needs to do is probably, I don't agree with what the wife is doing. Let me not don't get it to see. But maybe he just needs to go and apologize to the family and say, I realize I've taught you guys wrong.
Yeah.
I've taught you guys that mwenye pesa ndo
Anafaa kusema. Yeah.
That's not the case.
Yeah.
Mwenye pesa should actually be the humblest of them.
Yes. Yeah.
Because the Lord has provided them with the opportunity to be a blessing
and to bless.
Yeah. So inclusion at work, inclusion in our homes, in the larger family, clan meetings. I don't see women speak.
They don't. Even dowry negotiations.
They speak through their ones.
Even dowry negotiations are just like, wanawake hawahitajiki huko.
Hawaitwangi kwa hiyo meeting.
Aya, ukiuliza the reason why they say, because you know they are emotional, blah blah blah. They will not
have the privilege of sitting through a negotiation.
They will not think. They will not know ile ukali ya mtoto wangu amesoma. Mama atakuwa like, lakini si pia ule ni mama pia mwachilie.
Yeah, even as we are getting a son, even as we are getting a daughter, they should sometimes go, okay.
But is it though? Is that the reason, or it's just patriarchy?
It's 2024. It's patriarchy. Let's be honest. What do you mean your mother will be emotional? What is that supposed to be? They are not allowed to sit in those meetings.
Yeah,
they are not allowed to sit in those meetings.
Also, guys can tell us whether their communities allow women to sit through the dowry negotiation.
And even if they sit through, because you can be allowed to sit through, but
don't talk.
Speak. Ama wewe uko tu kama adult,
kama maua.
Maua, are you just a flower that you look at? So inclusion in decision making at home. But the best initially. The best unions or unions are the ones where men and women sit down and realize they are both doing something.
Yeah.
It will do us well to lean on each other's strengths and help each other sharpen each other's
then actually concentrate on who is bringing what,
and why, and trying to also belittle the other gender. So Inspire Inclusion, I think this year International Women's Day was just a cry for help for people to allow women to seep into almost even industries. When you think about industries, for the most part growing up, I think in primary school, there were industries that were known for not women.
Yes.
Because how do you go out and become a pilot?
Imagine.
Even
engineers.
Engineers. So the story of that baby said the husband was beating her because I think he's engaged, if I'm not wrong, because she used to get calls.
Yeah.
You remember?
I heard that story.
Yeah, she used to get calls from men.
From the men,
because her industry is just made of
engineers.
Guys. So, I mean, things like that. Like, are there industries that are not very accommodating of women? Because even logistics, for the most part, and when you don't have a kid or married, they pick you up very easily.
Because you can move around.
Yes, as opposed to somebody who
has
a kid and a family. They feel like, what that's so good. I'm somebody who is nearing maternity period. They're like, this one will disturb us.
Yeah, though if they find out that you discriminated someone because they were pregnant, it's unlawful.
Yes. And this country is very dramatic about that.
Yeah.
So you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to.
If someone can prove that you discriminated them because they were pregnant, kitakuramba.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Do our office spaces include? Are they women friendly?
Oh, most offices are actually.
Is there a mother?
Yes, there's a mother room.
There's a friend of mine who stopped breastfeeding because she used to use the boardroom.
Oh my god!
And sometimes somebody will walk in and she's pumping and she's just that milk automatic because it's a mind thing automatically just left. So
let me tell you guys, it does not take you a lot. It's just a room. It's just a room with a couch and a fridge.
And a fridge, yes, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
A fridge.
Just that.
No music, no nothing. Akujanga hapa yake. Of course you can add music for if you want to be dramatic.
Yeah.
Okay, nilikuwa hiyo ndio kitu nilimtoa kwa breastfeeding. When she went back to work, she was like, what is this? Mtu anafungua boardroom. You know this is your colleague. Your breasts are out, your pump, like it's just too much. And you can't lock the boardroom because now where's the key to lock the boardroom?
Guys,
so she was just
let's advocate for mothers.
Yeah. So inspiring inclusion to that extent.
Yeah.
Are there washrooms? Do you provide sanitary towels?
Oh yeah, there's a place I went. I don't remember where I went.
Yeah.
Some place in Nanyuki where they had wet wipes, pads, and tampons. Yes.
The whole fireworks. Like the whole fireworks. Are women like when they ask for a day off because they have
don't care.
they're menstruating and it has become very dramatic, are you able to say, it's fine, I am able to understand that as a man, I do not get the opportunity to go through as much pain, so you can take the day off.
Yeah.
There
are people who understand nowadays, because I think there's a lot of discussion on menses and period shame. So I think
more people nowadays are not afraid to speak about it.
Yes, to speak about it. So I think there are a lot of discussions on that, and there are now even bosses who understand. Because there are people who are on the extremes, who have endometriosis, or who have very extreme PCOS,
or pregnancies that are
very difficult. Yes. So I think we need to advocate for those things, not on the extreme, but when someone is actually feeling so much pain, it's okay. A day of interhat.
So I think women inclusion, it's not a very big deal. Even how do you speak to your sister at home? You speak to them like walk away from the table. Ama, do you listen to what
yes.
Do you help them? Shout out to my brother. Do you listen to their problems and how you can help them? Ama, you listen passively, like you don't really care what they're saying. It's like, but
you know, it's actually very weird when you see how people treat people outside.
Yes.
And the way they treat their own siblings and their own family. Like,
it's giving two different people. But here's the thing, Jackie. The way I see it, I don't see how you can keep up an appearance at home and be another person outside. So there are things that you're subtly doing at home that they come and magnify in the workplace.
Yeah.
So an example, like I said, is the way a brother can be treating a sister very dismissively. But in the home setup, it's not very visible. Maybe they listen to them, but they just listen to them for the sake of
actually, it starts from family network.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what happens is it's a very small thing here. But when it gets to the office, it's now magnified because now everyone else is doing it. Now we always dismiss women in this place.
Yeah.
We never hear what they have to say. Why do they need a mother room? Why can't we have a game room too? Like, you know, it's always a competition now. You feel like now we are competing. You don't understand. This is not even about equality. You are like, it's equality. Instead of it is equity. Yeah. Like, I mean, the way I see that is that. But even inclusion in allowing women to have a say over their bodies. Pro-life, pro-choice. They have another episode.
Wow, happening, guys.
Are we educating women about the choices they have, whether to pro-life again?
Pro-life,
pro-life. Are we allowing women to know contraceptives?
Yes.
Are we allowing them to
consequences of their actions?
Engage in quote-unquote safe sex? I don't agree with that. Are we allowing them to choose who they want to get married to? Like when they bring someone home, are you saying that I in community community? Are we actually including women and allowing them to make decisions as adults, insane people? Like mtu ameenda shule anajua Kenya anafanya. Like when they get home, you see people who they are a hold up.
But when they get home, they don't say anything.
Nobody.
Yes.
Like their parents treat them as nobody. Mtu mwenye ana save ICU
unit mzima.
And I run. But akifika nyumbani wako zile za and you are thinking, wow, I save lives. Guys, I save lives. Do you know I save lives?
I am big out there, guys.
You know I save lives and they are not allowed to say anything.
Yeah.
Even with voting, there are states, I think some places in the world where they are not allowed to vote still. Sadly. Like,
can you imagine you're not allowed to vote?
Lazima ukuje na a male figure. So whether it's your brother or your husband,
you are like akubaliane na whatever you are voting.
Yes. And you cannot vote at in private. You vote in their presence.
Their presence. Yes. Gosh, that's so sad.
So hata hiyo vote si yako. So hata si unanuna vote. Unaweza tu kwa nyumba. So voting, you're not allowed to vote like that.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to freeze your eggs? Ama your folks and your husband decide will be no freezing?
Like how do you want to actually use your body?
Yes.
Yeah. Like how do you want to give birth now, or you want to wait until
you actually want to give birth?
You want
to be surrogacy?
Yes. Yeah.
Are women being allowed to make those decisions?
No, I think it's just
bado hatujafika.
Maliza campus, pata kazi, uolewe, upate firstborn, upate secondborn.
Imagine, ukikata FGM, are people allowing you to kata, ama they're like, this one, you know, the community has said, you know, it looks like small things, but they start at home. How are you treating your sister? How are you treating your mother? You will treat them the same way. You will treat another mother, another sister, another daughter out
even
there.
The most basic thing. Are you allowed to even, because there's some families where the lady is the one who's supposed, the girl is supposed to wash clothes even for the
for
big man, even including the brother. And I so you're allowed to say no.
So you're supposed to go to school but still do all house chores when your brother, you know, goes to school and
jamani wasichana.
Jamani wasichana for me too kweli. Sabia babi na man. I want to wrap up this conversation with ladies who are doing two women, in my opinion, who have done a fantastic job. Flora from Melvin's team. She was the first person to come up with flavored tea. She's a trailblazer to that extent, and of course, Magani Mandai.
And any Karura guys.
Magani Mandai planted trees even in Magadi. Like, she did the unthinkable, and of course, she won the Nobel Prize someone in 2004, if I'm not wrong. She got her first PhD in 1971. Like, she's
done. She did a lot.
She's a baddie.
And even to our mothers and our sisters, our friends, women out here who are doing things silently
and doing the most.
Doing the most,
Don't just superwoman.
Don't superwoman.
Don't do struggle. Don't do suffering.
If you can buy a washing machine, guys, buy.
Like try and manage as much as possible. There's no crown in
if you can get someone to assist you in the home, it's
get assistance. But even as we're saying women inspire inclusion, the part of the ladies is in saying how they need help. I'm not assuming that this person knows.
Yes.
They grew up knowing you need help. I mean, they saw their mom do everything.
Yes.
So anashanga, how is it
that wewe utaki kufua nguo Saturday na Sunday?
My buddies were getting a kid and then the husband was just like, but why do you need a breast pump? Hakuna kitu ya kuaga before. They didn't grow up. Where was a breast pump, Jackie, when you were growing up?
Haikuwa, lakini
no, hakuna lakini.
Okay, sawa,
haikuwa period. I didn't see my mom breast pumping. Why does my wife need a breast pump? Show me cause. I didn't see my mom need a breast pump. I didn't see my aunties. Everyone I've seen in my family, like the older cousins who've gone before me, have never bought a breast pump. Why is the breast pump starting with me?
Why is it necessary?
Show me cause. So a part of it is in also you just being an educator. Like we say all the time, if somebody questions your religion, it's not the time to fight.
Just sit and explain.
Yes. So our role as women is to explain why we need a mother. To explain why we need a mother is to explain why we need a breast pump. To explain why, as opposed to getting mad. In the event that you have done an explanation and people are not understanding, now you can take affirmative action.
Yes.
But for the most part, hata wewe unajam badala ueleze. Nieleze mbona breast pump inahitajika. Nieleze mbona mnahitaji mother room. Our parents worked and they did not need a mother room. My mother did not work in a mother room. But mother room errors are the things that are really
needed. They're actually very useful nowadays.
The generations before us worked and men and more. So show me why.
Why I should give you
just show cause. I'm not show cause. Show cause means the money.
Yes.
Give us reasons why you need to be included. And when we are included, our role is to then not drop the ball.
Yes.
For the sake of the next generation.
Play your part.
Sasa tumekuweka manager, sasa tuko like
alienda nyumbani.
Ama si hivyo.
Hakutuma report.
Any discussion will bring emotions and drama and people just like, before Jackie joined this committee, we were moving. But now, it's always a case. We're always having a case. So in the event that you're included in decision making, the event you're included anywhere, it is your role. For the sake, even not for your sake, but for the sake of the people who have championed for you to sit there, for the sake of the people who are coming, to then do the most. And I appreciate Michelle Obama for always, she was one of the best facilitators.
She did a lot.
Fantastic job for the black women. So the next pass, they are willing to try again another black person.
Because she did. She actually left her mark.
Yeah, because there was that narrative. Oh, an angry black woman. Not once. Show me. And see, when she after they left, she was like, "Is it that I wasn't angry? Is it but I did not have the privilege of being angry in front of camera, because otherwise it would have been turned to look like black. I'm an angry black woman." Yes. And truly, there are things that needed for her to be very angry,
but she didn't.
She was like, reason was hard. So even there are things that you will have to deny yourself for the sake of the inclusion. And I think it is our role to support each other when we
actually what I wanted to say is, even for the theme of this year, when we say inspire inclusion is that even women ourselves need to include each other. Like, let's start with each other before we go.
Unapata promotion, you are like, I like working with men. Women have drama. I'm confused.
I think we need to start from home.
Include
from each other.
Include each other and really support each other.
Let's have chamas. Let's have
sure that women. Some people say, hey, me cannot be a friend with a woman. Don't let her drama. You see, you're saying it proudly, and you are a woman. Shame on you.
Guys. Okay.
So if you are a man, what are some of the things you can do in your home specifically? As a father, think about as a father, as a husband, as a brother.
As a father?
Yes.
If I was a father.
Yes, if I was a father.
I think is to learn learn your daughter and then know her needs, know what she wants, and then be very uniform in how you parent both the girl and the boy. Your story ya kuosha nguo. Don't just assume that she's not interested in being an engineer. Ni boy tu ndio anafaa kuwa engineer. Yes. And I think for us, like my dad, I have a sister who's done engineering. And it's because my dad did engineering. Yes.
And that is beautiful.
It is. Yes. So it's how you just support the girls as well.
Yes.
As a dad. As a husband, include your wife in your discussions and decision making.
Yes.
Yes. As a brother, as a brother, you can also do so much in guide. If you're an elder brother, holding hands. Hold your sister's hands. Speak on her behalf. Yes.
Be the mouthpiece.
And also be an example to her, because most definitely the guys she will date are a picture of who you are.
That's also to the dad.
Yes, and also to the dad.
That's also to the dad.
How you treat your mother.
Your wife.
Yes.
How
you treat your wife. Yes.
So women, today's quote: inspire inclusion and also live, love and sparkle, because you are a woman.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. See you episode 10. We are popping champagne.
We are going to pop champagne. Bye guys.
Bye.